I almost want to skip this game and go to Sunday Night Football.
And save it for
No,
last of the
fine.
game. Yeah.
We'll finish. We'll shoot the wad here a little early and go for the big one. Buffalo, Philly. Finally, something that doesn't look at these quarterback. There we go. Our
It's
QB
absurd.
1 and 2 on the week, except for Dak, maybe 37
Brutal.
34 Philly. I read this score wrong. I thought Buffalo pulled it out. I didn't realize Philly won it, but we have Josh
They
Allen,
should have won.
339, 2, and an interception in a losing effort. Jalen Hurts goes 200 yards and 3 touchdowns and an interception, plus 65. That's an odd stat line. 65 yards on the ground, plus 2 touchdowns and a fumble lost. So does he have? Oh, what's that? Sorry, I couldn't get to my mute button in time. Did he have a combined 265 yards for 5
Mhm.
touchdowns and 2
Yeah,
turnovers?
it's bonkers, the stat line for him. It's just wild. He was not good in this game. Like, he struggled throughout, and he pulled it out late. But yeah, it was a weird game for Hurts. He just kept getting touchdowns. He's a
I
touchdown
low
monster, dude.
key, I low key hate playing against Jalen Hurts, and I don't think
You
he's
know
a
it's
good
coming. Yeah.
quarterback, and he doesn't play well. He lives on touchdown volume off of goal line carries and tush pushes. He is the most annoying player to play against because he can have a stat where his combined production is 250 yards, but somehow he puts up 42 points even after 250 yards, 2 turnovers, and he still puts up 42 points because he had 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's been worse this year, but for fantasy it doesn't matter because he's just getting all of the touchdowns. So it honestly does not matter. He's been incredible. For fantasy, he's just awesome. Like, the way his usage is, anywhere he gets around the goal line, you know he's getting a touchdown. Like, it's
He
just like,
turns the
ah,
ball over so much. He has a fumble in like 5 games in a row.
yeah. It's been very up and down with him, but like, the thing with Hurts is everything around him is so good. It's kind of similar to Purdy. It boosts him up in a way. Like, they have the best offensive line in football. The skill position players are elites. Like, it just gives him this baseline that's super high. So it doesn't have to be great. He can still succeed. And that's the thing with Hurts. And then he just takes over because he's a freaking monster. He's huge. You're not stopping him around the goal line. He's a tank. Like, it's similar to Allen.
Good
Like,
God.
it works out so well for him. He's great.
On On to the running backs. James Cook has 16 carries for 43 yards and then 6 for 57 through the air. Latavius Murray goes 9 for 30 with 3 for 18 through the air. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries for 80 yards. And that was basically it. Nobody else was anything good on the running backs. For receivers, we have Gabe Davis goes 6 for 105 and a touchdown. That's pretty predictable. Philly's pass defense sucks. Diggs also good, 6 for 74 and a touchdown. Shakir even usable with 3 for 47. Devonta Smith goes 7 for 106 and a touchdown. AJB goes 5 for 37 and is saved by a touchdown. And Alameda Zacchaeus goes 1 for 29 and the touchdown to make him relevant.
Can we talk about the fact that Gabe Davis ran the wrong route in the end zone? And it would have been a game-winning touchdown walk-off, and he just ran the wrong way, and Allen literally threw it to spot, and he's like, what the hell, Gabe Davis? So yeah, they should have won the game, and Gabe Davis cost them the game because he ran the wrong route. Yeah, so that was fun. But this is like what we talk about with Dave Davis. If it's a good matchup, like, you can play him and he hits. Like, this happens exactly what it went. He freaking led the team in like targets, yards, touchdown. He did everything you wanted. And on the flip side, Devonta Smith is getting hyper targeted because there's no Dallas Goedert. So Dallas Goedert's out, Devonta Smith, and that's why I had him so high in rankings, like back to back with AJ Brown, because they
Who
freaking
would you
beat him to the
say
rock.
is a
So.
better route runner, Gabe Davis or Jonathan Mingo?
Oh, it's Gabe Davis. You've seen the Mingo stuff. It's so gross.
All right, the tight ends here we have Kincaid goes 5 for 38. Nothing useful out of anyone else. Tyler Bass was decent with 10 points, 9 for Elliott, and both defenses. Hopefully, you were leaving both of them on their bench. On your bench, I started the Bills in one league only because I had to, and because I didn't. I had a healthy lead going into the week, so I just took my lumps with them instead of streaming a second defense. So, what else do you take away here? We talked the receivers, kind of.
Yeah,
Uh,
Kincaid. His usage is still good. It was an odd game for him, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. Still saw 6 targets. It's fine. It should have been a lot better for him, but sometimes they have down weeks. It's all good. It's a good offense. I'm not too worried about him.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, you want the 2 high end quarterbacks. Then it looks like there's a couple of running backs and a couple of they got a handful of there's a lot of fantasy assets in this game.
Yeah,
And
you
somehow
want
they
pieces
all
of these
basically
offenses.
came to like Kincaid was usable. You had 3 Buffalo receivers, 2 Eagles receivers, 2 running backs, one on each team, a quarterback. Like, I don't know how there were this many fantasy points, but apparently neither team decided to play defense. So
No, it's yeah, exactly that. It's just